Yeah, so I think it is actually incredible that we can use domestic animals to help save wild animals. And in this case, we specifically train these dogs to contribute to the conservation of the species. And I think it's incredible seeing that this is the case of today is the South Africa's most endangered tortoise species. And if it isn't for conservation action and research around the species, that it will be lost for future generations. And it's just fantastic that our dogs can contribute to saving the species for the next generation to come.
Yeah, it's what, like maybe 10 centimeters? Well, it's not bigger than my hand, so...
With its spatial information is also recorded with it, so we are able to plot later on. So the geometric tortoise is classified by the IUCN Red List as critically endangered. This is basically one step away from being extinct in the wild or extinct altogether. So the populations of the species are so low that it won't take much to push the species to the point of extinction. And I think because its population is probably somewhere in the hundreds, and that population is distributed over a number of different sites, it won't take much for each of those smaller populations to be eroded away.
Okay, you know where to look in priority to just preserve them as many as you can.
The remaining patches of vegetation are not really connected to each other anymore. There's farmlands in between, there's tar roads, there's towns. There is limited ability for the tortoises to disperse and rescue other populations that might have gone down because of a fire or because of some bad years of drought. Yeah, I think it's just under 1 million hectares.
And my next question.
It's quite difficult to get these numbers though, and I think that's an interesting thing, is that because of their camouflage and their extremely good ability to hide, they have a very low detection probability. So the chances of you actually bumping into a tortoise, seeing it and recording it are quite low. But if you use a dog which has been trained to smell a tortoise, the detection probability goes up by at least an order of magnitude.
Good, yeah, good girlie. Who's a clever girl? Yes, good girl.
Oh, and they'll also have a more rounded shell. And this is
like having a lot of smells from everywhere.
The biggest thing is working with the knowledge gaps, filling those gaps, finding the species and knowing what is on a property, and assisting landowners so that they can protect it, and then also stand up in public participation processes to say, hey, I've got these species, and that does change where a road would go or where fencing would be put up or developments can take place or not. For instance, and then we started going over to the reptile.
we haven't started trying to go.
I haven't.